Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Enterprise, Season 2, Episode 15, Ceasefire. So, this is one of those episodes where, like I've said before, I just do not care about the Enterprise crew or anything about them, but the overall plot is actually kind of okay. This is I think the third episode now that's kind of continuing the arc of the Andorrans versus the Vulcans. Now, from the very beginning, when we saw kind of their conflict, you know that it's going to be resolved. Because if you go to the formation of Starfleet, not the Federation, but actual Starfleet, or the other way around. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The four founding members are humans, Vulcans, Andorrans, and Tellarites. So you know that eventually the Andorrans and the Vulcans are going to come to peace. But it just seems like this drawn-out storyline, oh, they don't like each other. Oh, well, you know what? When we form this federation, don't worry, they'll get along. It just seems really drawn out. Jeffrey Combs comes back as Sharon, whatever his name is. Fantastic actor, super happy to see him. I never realized quite how short he was until this episode. Saval returns. I hate this guy. The Vulcans are weird in this series as it is, but he's a very angry Vulcan, and I don't like him. Tara, I think her name was the female Andorran, played by the amazing Susie Plankin, whatever. Terrific actress. She's played a Klingon. She was actually Worf's baby mama. She's played a Vulcan. She's played, she was the female Q that John Delancey wanted to mate with. She's done so many different roles, and it was great to see her. As soon as she came on, I was like, I know who that is. It's one of those, I don't remember her name every single time. I usually have to look it up, but right away, I recognize her. And she's great. She's a terrific actress. And then, of course, she ends up being, the villain of the episode where Saval ends up getting shot down, and it turns out that behind the Andorrans, there's Andorrans that want peace, and there's Andorrans that want war. And, she's kind of behind the war ones. And overall, I don't know, as the episode continued, it was kind of an interesting episode, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know, it's so drawn out. And I feel like my hatred for Enterprise, for the series, is just starting to blind me against the good episodes. And so it's really difficult for me to kind of take a step back and was how good is this episode by itself? So overall, I would say it was a pretty good one. For those who have seen it, what did you guys think? And I will see you guys next time for Future Tense.